Hey guys, welcome back to Shay's Urban Edibles. I'm located in Houston, Texas, Zone 9B. Today, I wanted to bring you guys along for a quick harvest of ginger and turmeric. So, come along. All right, so here is one of the turmerics that I want to get harvested. You can see that some of the leaves are turning brown and yellow. Here's another one that I want to harvest, and another one back there. Also have this ginger. So I need to get that harvested. As you can tell, the leaves are starting to brown on it as well. And then I have a second one over there that needs to be harvested. It's not quite as brown as this other one, although they were planted approximately at the same time. All right, so I started this, both the turmeric and the ginger, earlier in the year, probably back around February, I want to say. And so it's right at that 10-month mark where you need to harvest it. So I'm going to start with the turmeric first, since they are a little bit smaller. You can see there are some dead leaves in here. It's not really that big, so I don't know what this harvest is going to look like. But we're going to find out today. Let's see. Now, I did purchase this turmeric from someone on Etsy. I won't be immediately planting anything into this soil because I do plan on planting some more turmeric and ginger. Okay, here's a small one. Looks like this one didn't make it. It's all dried out. These are kind of small as well. Well, let's see what else is in here. Plenty of roots. All right, so here's a little bit. I imagine it'll look much better once I rinse it off with the water hose. Still some pretty good looking soil too. There's a piece. There's a couple of pieces. Some in there too. All right. The rest of this looks like it is mostly soil with a lot of roots. So I'm going to have to sift this. Like I said, it'll probably be used for the same thing again next year. Let me rinse this off with the water hose so I can see what it looks like. But this is it so far. All right, that's it, all rinsed off. It doesn't really look to be much more than what I originally planted, except for these right here. I think this is the original piece, and then you got these couple of little offshoots. Here's one, and then there's another couple back here. So that's some of it. Let me try this other one. Oh, I almost forgot this piece. rinse that off too. Yeah, that's not much of anything. Those are kind of small. I can tell that that's probably one that I planted earlier in the year. And it's soft. All right, so I'm gonna have to rinse those off again. This one had a few more in it because it's a little bit bigger of a bucket, or should I say of a planter. Also a little drier. All right, how's it going? Huh? Okay, I'm glad you enjoyed them. I was thinking about cooking some more for Thanksgiving. Either that or green beans. If I cook greens, it'll probably just be me and Karen. Nobody else really eat them. So I know that's right. That sounds good. I said I was gonna make a some beer butt chicken because I didn't want to buy a whole turkey. One, I'm buying it at the last minute, so it's gonna be frozen. You know, so I said I get a couple of chickens and do some beer butt chicken on the pit. I'm not fixing to cook all that food like I normally do because a lot of it go to waste. You know, so it's a waste of money. Yeah, after the second day, yeah, after the second day, I'm good unless there's some dessert left. I have some. That can never get old. Thank you. All right. See a lot of roots. I'm not sure how far down the turmeric is supposed to go into the soil. Because like I said, this is my first time growing turmeric and ginger. So, and from my understanding, these are tropical plants. And so they do need the warm, moist weather. It is beginning to cool. So I would assume that this is the proper time to harvest. It's just that, I don't know, maybe I didn't give it the proper care. But like I said, it don't seem to be a whole lot more at the top than it is at the bottom. Look at all this at the top and then look at what's at the bottom. Barely anything under here. So you guys chime in and let me know what your luck has been like with turmeric and ginger. Little piece, some more. I guess it's kind of like a sweet potato harvest. It's the luck of the draw. You never know what you're going to get when it's growing underground. All right, so far on the turmeric, I see a bunch of roots and not a lot of new rhizomes. I am gonna go ahead and wash these really well to see um, if I'm gonna actually get a decent harvest. I know a lot of this soil. Oh, here's a piece that I missed. Glad I checked that. Yeah, there's a lot of roots. I'm gonna definitely have to sift through this, but it's some good soil. That's a soft piece. I wish I had my greenhouse set up where I could actually put some plants in there and keep it warm. I will go ahead and get me some more turmeric and ginger started. Um, but since I don't, here's another nice piece. This one's soft. Those are leaves. All right, let's see what's in this. All right, let's see what's in this turmeric. I'm sorry, in this ginger. This ginger came from the grocery store. And like I said, if you look in there, you can see there's a lot of dead ginger pieces. And so I'm thinking it's ready to be harvested too. Some of these are turning yellow and brown. This one's already completely brown. So yeah, let's see what we get. It's full of roots as well. Smells good though. Smells really good. Let's see what happens if I do it this way. All right, so that's a decent looking piece. Yeah, the ginger looks much better than the turmeric so far. And then I still have that one over there to go through. All right, so there's another decent looking piece. There's some. Soil and roots. Okay, so here, this looks like the original piece that I planted. And here's, I guess, the offspring of that piece. Yeah, this is definitely the original piece. But what's crazy is it's still hard and intact. Guess it could be replanted. I don't know. We'll see. Put it over there with the rest. See, there's another nice piece right there that's sticking out. I think that's the original piece as well. Okay, let me go with loosening up this soil. I said there's plenty of roots in here. Smells really good, just like ginger. Next on my list would be shampoo ginger. I'd love to try and grow me a piece of that. It is such a pretty plant. Um, just got to find somebody that's reputable to get some from. Okay, a lot of that is root, root. Okay, there's some ginger. Gotta, and I could see this right here is a lot darker than these pieces, so I know that this is the original piece that I planted, and all of this is the offspring. Trying to stay low so that I know I'm in the camera and you guys can see. All right, that's the original piece right there. There's the offspring. So I don't think I'm going to be ordering my ginger from Etsy this year. What I will do is go over to the farmer's market. We have a farmer's market over here off of 610 and Airline, and they have fresh turmeric out there. So I'll probably get my turmeric from them and take my chances. That way I can pick my own pieces and I'm not waiting on nobody to ship it to me in the mail. So that's probably how I'm going to do my turmeric this year. As a matter of fact, what I think I will do is probably shoot over there this weekend, see if they have any out. If so, I can go ahead and purchase it now and get it started. There's a little piece. I want to do my normal stoop, but it's hard because I stabbed myself in the ankle yesterday with a drill bit. I was trying to hang up one of my planters under the awning of the house. There's some. And I laid the drill on the back of my chair, my outside chair, and that sucker fell off. As soon as I turned around to hang it up, that sucker fell off and went straight into my ankle. So I'll probably be a hop along kid for the next couple of weeks till it starts to feel a little better. Because right now it's still really swollen and painful. All right, here's some. Looks like the original pieces right here, which is a pretty good size. Dang. Well, actually, that's another piece. I don't know where that came from or what it was supposed to be stuck to. But there's some more ginger right there. Looks like I got a little bit more to go. Oops. That's a good piece. And you know it's a fresh piece because it's not dark colored, it's light colored. All right. Looks like the original piece here. And then all of the offspring are here. I'm going to wash all this off with a good water hose so you guys can see what it actually looks like. All right. So I think that's it. The rest of this is probably just roots. Yeah. Oh, there's a piece of ginger. Looks like this was an original piece. So I'm going to leave that here. I want to put this ginger and turmeric in here. Yeah, so if you guys know of anywhere that I can get a reputable seller that sells shampoo ginger, leave it in the comments below and let me know so I can order some, please. All right, let's pull this over here. There's my bucket of ginger.
Penny, stop begging.
All right, so this is the last of the ginger. It's not quite brown like the other one was, but like I said, they were planted around the same time. And it's got a couple of pieces that are starting to brown in here. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest. I do see some new growth in here, though. Here's the new growth right here. Let me get y'all a little closer so y'all can see that little sucker. See the new growth? And then, like I said, there's some brown in here. This one's starting to brown. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest. See if I can do it like I saw some people do it. Oh, I don't like doing it that way. It's breaking the ginger. Oh, there's the original piece. It's just a shell now. Yeah, I got to flip it over. I don't like it breaking like that. Good job, JoJo. Good job, JoJo. Good job, JoJo. All right, so you can see where the original was because it's all, the shell is all soft now. Here's another piece. Here's another piece. Good job, JoJo. All right, so there's some decent pieces in there. It's entangled with a lot of roots and soil. So I'm definitely going to have to put the water hose to it. Those are just stems. Another good piece. There's a couple of pieces in there. There's a nice piece. Good job, JoJo. Good job, Oreo. There's some. Uh-oh. Good job, Oreo. That's a stem. All right. I think that's about it out of this bucket. So let's get them watered down and see what happens. We can wash them over there because I don't want to get that soil wet.